I'm Jerry James Stone and you're watching Cooking Stone. And on today's show, I'm going to show you how to make this raspberry lime white sangria popsicle. It's, well, I mean, just look at it. It's as tasty as it looks. I think you're going to love it. So the first thing we're going to do is add our raspberries to a small saucepan, and we're going to cook them down with some sugar. Actually, I'm going to steal one first and eat it. Maybe I'll steal two. So then we're going to go ahead and mash the raspberries. You can hear me munch on them now. Let's add our half cup of sugar. And now we're going to go cook this. You want to cook it just so that the mixture starts to come to a little bit of a boil. This is just to mix in the sugar, kind of make it nice and syrupy, and also to break down the fruit, because we want the fruit to be easily edible when it's in the popsicle and not just these giant frozen chunks of not strawberries, but raspberries. So just when it starts to come to a boil, it should be long enough. So let's let that cook over a medium-high heat. While our raspberry mixture is cooling down, I'm going to go ahead and make the lime and wine part. So we just want to juice, using a large measuring cup, one that holds about at least 4 cups. Want to juice 2 limes into that cup. We're going to dissolve some more sugar into here too. So I think what I'm going to do before I juice the rest of the limes is going to add the other half cup of sugar. So that will start to dissolve. And just go ahead and juice these limes. Now that the lime and sugar is all mixed together, I'm just gonna let this sit for a few minutes, about 5 minutes, to kind of help the sugar really get dissolved into that lime juice before I add my wine, because I don't want to overly stir the wine. I don't want to remove any of the sort of bubbliness to it or make it go flat on any level. So I'm just going to stir this into the lime juice, let it sit for 5 minutes, go listen to your favorite song, dance around, and then come back. Now we're going to add the Fumé Blanc to our lime mixture, and we want just enough so that there is 2 1/3 cup total between the two. Just pour that in until you hit 2 1/3 cup. And just go ahead and give that a little gentle stir to make sure all that sugar and lime is mixed in. Now you can do one of two things now. You can either just add in the raspberries and make them straight up raspberry popsicles, raspberry lime sangria popsicles, or you can set aside a half cup or so of this mixture, then add in the raspberries and do like a two-tone thing. But for this recipe, I'm just going to show you just, mixing it all together, but just want to let you know that that's what you can do. Add sort of a nice visual to the popsicle. So I'm just going to go ahead and slowly pour in the raspberry compote. Make sure I get all that in there. And mix it all together. It's a nice, beautiful red there. And now we're going to make our popsicles. So just fill each mold, just fill about halfway, because all the fruit's going to sink to the bottom of this measuring cup because it's been cooked, so it's not going to float. So you're going to have to go back and redistribute the fruit when you're done. And that'll fill up the molds just a little bit quicker. So fill each one, and then we're going to put the sticks in and freeze this for about 10 hours. How tasty do these look? Right?